we got a sample of the squad a couple weeks ago here at Redwood Bowl, and then your guys' official only a meet of the season on Saturday. So fans wanting to come out and have a look at the Jags in action. That this is the time to do it on Saturday.
It is, yeah. It's the humble invite, and Chico State's coming over the hill, and San Francisco State distances on both men and women are coming up as well. Sonoma State women have a track and field program back in full force, so they're bringing up about 16 to 20 athletes. So we'll have 3 schools plus, well, obviously College of the Redwoods as well. So and we'll have some unattached runners too. So it's going to be. It looks like the rain's going to clear up, so we should be clear for Saturday, and it's going to be a great day to have track and field. And then that evening we have the humble invite with the high school section, which will be our twilight meet. So a full day of track and field on Redwood Bowl. So I'm pretty excited about it.
You know what time that starts, by any chance?
Yeah, the throws for the high schoolers will start at 3 o'clock, and then the running events start at 5 o'clock. So we'll get them in before it gets too dark on the throws, so we don't have any lights up there. But then those other track events will be at 5, and we'll turn the lights on and get things going.
To wait for you to recruit.
Oh yeah, of course, always recruiting, 24/7.
Having Chico come over to this event, we obviously know Chico and just what their program accomplishes, but to have them come over and kind of be in this meet, what does that mean for you guys, competition level-wise?
Well, they're the best in the conference. They have been for the last 10 years, and both genders. And it's just good to kind of use that as a benchmark to see where we're at. We have some pretty good athletes that will queue up against them as well in certain events. So I'm looking forward to that as a head coach. All of our assistant coaches are looking forward to it as well. And it's really nice to see the support coming from not only their program, but also San Francisco State and Sonoma State coming up to support us. It's kind of all of us in the CC2A in Northern California coming together. We'll come down and support their respective meets as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but Chico means a lot, and I'm glad they're coming over, and we should have a real effective meet and get a good idea where our student athletes stand at this point. So I'm looking forward to it.
Is there an event, I know with Rosser, watching him run, that's pretty exciting, for me, but who cares?
Yeah.
It's not like events that people should, if they want to check out, some events that you're excited about.
I keep an eye on the women's 3,000 meter. We have Tatiana Gillick and Corey Gilly that'll be opening at that meet in the 3,000. And I look at that. The women's 4x1 team and the men's 4x1 team are both going to challenge Chico, which should be a pretty good meet. Fred Ross will be in that race too, as well as Fred's doing both hurdle races in the 400 and the 110 hurdles, so that'd be exciting. I'd look at Viet Duong in the throws. He's a senior from San Jose City College. He should be nice to look at. Ryan Pinnell, he threw 188 feet at the green and gold meet, and that puts him in contention as one of the top, javelin throwers in our conference. So I'm looking forward to that highlight as well. So we got some pretty good athletes, and I have to hand it to Sarah Ingram and our other assistant coaches for really getting them in shape and doing a heck of a job recruiting. But we have some good depth in some of the events that we haven't usually had, and I'm just real proud of our assistant coaches for working so hard during the last 2 years. This is the year that's really coming to fruition. On a separate note, you have Kate Earl, who the last meet, she got the long jump school record with 19 feet, and she also is number 2 on the all-time list with the 100 hurdles with her time at green and gold. So she's going to go over to Chico and compete in the multi-event in the heptathlon. She's leaving tomorrow, competes Thursday, Friday. We'll be back on Saturday, back at Humboldt, do the women's 4x1. And she's in great shape. Tegan Eilers is going to take this weekend off just to kind of make sure his hamstring's okay and 100% for the season. But he's definitely an accent, or forte, if you may, as far as our program. And we're really looking forward to seeing how he does as well in conjunction with everybody else.
The guy you just talked about that's going to be competing in Chico, then come over here. Is that something where not everybody can do physically, competing, Thursday, Friday, travel, come back, and then here you are again on Saturday?
Yeah, it's, that's a lot to ask, but she is She's in great shape, and you're right. It's going to take some good rest for her on Friday to make sure she gets back early enough, gets well rested, and comes back on Saturday. Make sure she properly warms up so we don't injure the athlete. But she's doing the 4x1 with the team, and she really wants to post a good mark. That whole program, that whole squad does. So it's not usual, but a couple times a year we do compete on multiple days, especially at conference. So this is going to be kind of good training for that. And also when we go down to Stanford, it's a 2-day meet. When we go down to Los Angeles for Mount Sac and Long Beach, that's a 3-day meet. So she's kind of getting that in early to kind of get ready for her multi-event meets down the road.